Hi, everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they had recovered that, how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity and a good job here by the hands team to recover that ball.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find room. It's Blue. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass. It's yours. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB decides to keep it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Why does this have to happen? Step it up. Game's not over yet, man. Why are you giving up?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Salter. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Defense is coming after him. Graham behind the line. It's Henderson. He has found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Breaks free. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Salter. He eludes the rush. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The completion makes it second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Flames come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Salter. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And the Flames will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Aiming for the end zone. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Flames.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's reeled in. It's Bond.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's yours. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. They're going to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit to get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the return will be brought down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Making a throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On the ground, it's Blue. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Important second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And tackled after a small pickup there. The game sets up a third down play. To the air. It's yours. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or they try to go through the air again?
They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the right out. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He's got some room and some blockers here.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's going to take off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He breaks both one tackle, but couldn't escape. Drive for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Offense operating from the pistol. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for some space. It's Blue. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's yours. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Out of the gun now on third down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw. It's yours. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with the first down. Now here, fourth down, you got a big decision to make. You kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The backs got it. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He's running out of time here. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. Saka with a strong tackle there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The Rams come to the line and they hurry up. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Fowler and Nicolosi. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
This is where having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bell. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Beck. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lovett. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Bringing pressure. The pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down after that previous play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking downfield. It's back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The timeout is called about strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught off the deflection. Well, stop him short. The completion gains 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Bulldogs will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you, or take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags up the throw. He stopped and gets a first down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks it into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. The lead remains at 8 after that miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Beck. He's going to take another shot right here. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race and he won it. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The kickoff team on the field now is